welcome again, everybody. If you're just joining us, this is 2 Minute Warning, and of course, we're live here in Jamaica, and of course, we have to react to this story that is on fire on the internet. This young lady that you're looking at right now, she said that she was held hostage here in Jamaica, and she went live and went all about the place. But it turned out that she was, I won't say lying, but she was fabricating some stuff, and probably cabin fever played a part in it. And the thing is, she said, or she is claiming, that she was held against her will. She didn't test positive for COVID, and that the Jamaican government held her in a hotel room for 14 days against her will, and that she was possibly kidnapped. So let us listen in on what she's saying here, and I want you guys to give me your opinion on probably her state of mind. What do you think? Let's just get to it.
Firstly, I want to say thank you to everyone who's been DMing me, calling the embassy, calling the police in New York, calling the news channels, tagging celebrities, calling up these people, cursing them out left, right, and center. I just want to say a huge thank you. And I'm about to share some information.
So again, her claim is false. And the thing is that I know probably in looking back, she has some regrets. So honestly, social media has made people so crazy. They will do crazy stuff for just 1 minute of clout. And at the end of it, what she did here did so much damage to our tourism product in Jamaica that honestly, it's going to take some time to repair. All because of things she made up in her head.
Information with you so you guys know that I'm not crazy and I'm not making this stuff up. So because my mother is here, she finally was able to get through to somebody and made a scene.
Yeah.
And now look what they have all of a sudden from earlier in the week. Let me show you guys something.
But this is your COVID test, right?
That's me.
Yeah.
I'm shaking. That's how pissed off I am. Do you guys see this? Please comment if you see this.
Yeah.
Please let me know that I'm not bugging.
Yeah, get to the point quickly.
From what date?
Yeah.
And what is today's date?
Yeah. Get to the point.
Unbelievable.
Quite.
Unbelievable. I am sick to my stomach right now with what I have endured and what I have went through here. And these people, and this just goes to show that these people are so wicked.
And you're saying we are wicked. You're in a hotel room for free. You're not paying for it. You're not paying for the food. And you're saying we are wicked. And remember, you're positive for COVID. And if you were in the UK, you would have probably be staying in some danger rat hole. But not us here in Jamaica. You're staying in a nice hotel.
So wicked. And I want all of you to know that once this is Kalina Ocean Coral Spring, you guys are all invited. Free stay, swim up rooms and rooftop rooms on me. Because these people have it coming for them. Why would you do that to me?
Do what?
Why would you do that to me? Were you trying to take me somewhere? It's the Ocean Coral Spring Resort in Trelawney, Jamaica, West Indies. Let me show y'all again for those who are just joining here. Let me show you one more time.
So this lady, again, is positive for COVID. Her test showed that she was positive, and as the protocol suggests, she would have to be in quarantine.
second I come back to the States, I'm leaving. Trust and believe. I will give you guys an update. Yeah, they just tried to traffic me. It's going to be a beautiful lawsuit, Nick. Yes, and you're invited. You are invited. And I just want to say thank you to every single, no, from the bottom of my heart. I don't even.
So, this got me last year. If someone was going to traffic you, why would you have your phone? When you were leaving Jamaica on February the 14th, you didn't have in those braids. You had the time to pull your braids out, and you didn't see him in any form of distress, no form of injuries. You were walking fine. So, if we're indeed trafficking you, come on. So, we're going to take a look at the room she stayed in, the alleged room where she was being held, and alright, so now we're going into the room where she was held captive. So let's have a look.
The room that Kalina, Collier, was staying in at the...
So this is the room where she was allegedly held captive and preparing, where she was being prepared for human trafficking. So yes, this was the alleged room that she was staying here in, according to her, Trelawney, Jamaica, West Indies.
Trelawney. So I'm making sure that I put on my PPE owing to the fact that she had COVID and she just checked out of the room. Collier said that there were 3
So yes, this is in
the hotel in Trelawney.
A report made by one of our premier news
stations,
the Kalina, and as you can see here, the reporter is going into the room, putting on her garb. Again, she tested positive for COVID, so that was why she was in quarantine. So let's get a look at the room.
I put on my PPE.
Yeah.
Owing to the fact that she had COVID and she just checked out of the room. Collier said that there were 3 cameras in her room. So I'm going to check this out. She checked out of the hotel today. So I'm making sure that if there were cameras in her room, then I'll give you a view of that. Collier was staying in room 1123. One of 5 rooms at the hotel, which is used specifically to quarantine or isolate people who have tested positive for the COVID-19 virus. Now, she was staying in this room for 14 days. I want to give you a look what the room looks like, right?
So yes, we're going into the room now.
She just checked out, so the room is not yet clean. But she said there were cameras in this room, so I'm checking to see if there are cameras. There's a flashing light right here, which is a motion sensor. I believe that Collier may have thought that this was a camera, but that's a motion sensor that is used. Once you're in the room, it cools the room. This is the bedroom that she was in. This is her balcony, which faces the swimming pool. So she was able to, from what I understand from the management of the hotel, Collier was able to leave the room, sit on the balcony, but she could not mingle with the rest of the guests in the hotel. She had to be quarantined, and it's a stipulation by the Jamaican government. In addition to the fact that no one can leave Jamaica and enter the United States without a negative COVID-19 test. Collier had a positive test, and so she could not leave the country. I want to see if there are any more motion sensors in this room. Okay, there's one here, which seemed to have been tampered with. management of the hotel says that she used a number of things to try to cover it because she said that there was a camera. In addition to the motion sensors in this room are that's a fire alarm over there that looks like it could be, what is that right here?
Smoke detector.
Smoke detector. So the room is equipped to accommodate visitors. Closet area. By
Alright.
Kalina, Collier.
As you can see here, Kalina Collier was again probably upset, went on social media, went live and made these damaging comments which basically were untrue, and sadly she would have lost her job and damaged the reputation of Jamaica's tourist package. But the sad thing is that as a society, as a global society, we have become so accustomed for a person to just go on social media for clout and just saying whatever is on their mind. And the sad thing is that this actually created quite a number of concerns for the young lady. Persons were calling, inquiring if this is true, and some persons were even like, I'm not coming to Jamaica because of this. But at the end it was false, and of course this just showed you, or shows us, that we need more responsible persons to be on social media. And the sad thing, she would have caused quite an uproar in the tourist sector, which is already being damaged by COVID-19. So what do you think about this story? Should the government, should they have sued her? Should they have charged her somehow? Should JetBlue fire her? Well, they did, but should they have kept her on and suspended her? What's your views? So this is it for the video. Have a good day, gentle people, and of course stay tuned for more, and of course be safe. So see you in the near future, and thanks for joining.